Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. Okay, so I'm actually finally gonna go over the grenade launcher, the MT Vessel. Okay, I'm sorry that it's taking me so long to actually do this video. That pretty much was the first video I was supposed to do this season, but due to distractions, I never got around to doing it. Now, this is probably going to be one of my shortest video ever, because I've actually done a video about a grenade launcher that's just like this one, that I believed last season was the best grenade launcher in the game, which is the Truth Teller. Now, everything about the Truth Teller that I said still stands today. The only difference now is there is a grenade launcher that can rival it. But instead of picking one over the other, what you simply have to do is have both. Now, everything that makes the Truth Teller great also makes MT Vessel great. MT Vessel has pretty much the same barrels. You can also roll blind on the magazine, which means you can still do the same roll as the Truth Teller. The only difference is MT Vessel has every roll the Truth Teller has, but Truth Teller does not have every roll MT Vessel has. Because as you can see, MT Vessel can roll Volpo, Truth Teller cannot, which kind of changes things a bit. Because the one thing I always go for in terms of grenade launcher is blind, because I'm sure everyone has seen it this season. A blind grenade launcher pretty much makes life 10 times easier in terms of higher end content. It means you can essentially damage the ads, but the ads will not do anything about it because they can't see shit. Volpo takes that up a notch, because that means I can take this into a GM, for example. Now I will still be able to use my blind, but I get that increased damage on champions, increased damage on general yellow bars, which is all the things you're gonna see in a Volpo, in a GM. This also means you can do, if you're a lover of gambits, after the first wave of ads that are red bars, everything is yellow bar from then onwards, which means Volpo will always proc. This is on top of your blind, obviously. In terms of weapon frames, these two grenade launchers are completely identical. The only difference is the perk pull and the element, which I feel is what I've always wanted Bungie to actually do. Because this means if we can actually get another grenade launcher, hopefully next season, not trying to be greedy here, that is the same thing, just arc. Yes, I know people will say just use salvo for your arc, but what makes these grenade launchers great, don't get me wrong, salvo is a good grenade launcher. Plus, if you have the right mods, what's that mod called again? I don't think I even have it. Yeah, if you have your energy accelerant with salvo, it means your explosion essentially does a lot more damage. You get a lot more spark. Things dies quite easy. But Salvo does not have blind. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've been singing this song for a long time in terms of how OP a blinding grenade launcher is in Destiny. Maybe not in PvP, because I've tried it in PvP so many times. I feel like people just get like a flash of light for like 1 second and completely ignore my existence. But in PvE, it's one of the most OP perk, and it's essentially given to you for free. Obviously, because this is our secondary weapon, you need to find, to use finders and make sure you're able to actually, it's an activity you can have your ammo on a consistent basis. But apart from that limitation, grenade launchers are on the forefront of secondary weapon you should be using. Yes, there are limitations, mainly if you're comfortable with grenade launchers, if you know how to use grenade launchers, if you're familiar with the projectiles and how it works, you could use it a lot better than most. But the one key thing I feel people keep forgetting about grenade launchers in Destiny is they don't necessarily have to detonate on impact. One thing that I feel like people have overlooked, and even me, I feel I've used grenade launchers for a while, and I'm sure it was last season that I had my Eureka moment, that the life frames grenade launchers, when you release that detonation, the grenade launcher will go off. So you don't actually have to impact anything. You don't need to hit any targets. You just need to put that round around the group of ads you want to blind. So when you shoot a grenade launcher, don't let go of your left click. Obviously, this is something you need to get used to. Like every other weapon is simply click, 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 click. But don't let go of that left click. Then when you see that projectile is in the area you want it to be in, let go. That detonation will still blind your target. So try it next time. But anyway, hopefully this video was informative. I shall see you guys in the next one. Now, what I realized while I was actually doing my video is I forgot the most important thing about this grenade launcher. Because it's solar, that means you can put on the Wrath of Rasputin mod, which only costs 1 energy, to create 1 micelles. And unlike Truth Teller, that yes, you can create 1 micelles with the current season mod, Wrath of Rasputin is not a season mod, which means it will stay next season. Which means whatever build you create will stay on for a longer period compared to Truth Teller. Obviously, the one thing you also need to factor in for the people that enjoy grenade launchers and actually want this grenade launcher, it's currently very easy to farm. I am very sorry for my Truth Teller video because I feel like I made that video kind of late. People were unable to get it as easily. Obviously, right now Banshee has been selling versions of the Truth Teller. I think he even had a god roll, I want to say last week. So just keep an eye out for Banshee if you still want the Truth Teller. But this vessel, the grenade launcher, can be farmed in Strike right now. it can be found. I've had multiple versions of this grenade launcher. I'm still looking for my guardrail because I want auto loading instead of quick draw on my guardrail, so I can just put it away and expect it to be reloaded, because I just want an easy life like that. But it's a great grenade launcher. Go get it out. Like, seriously, you don't want to miss out on this one.
Why you mad? I got a bad bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stuck, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm running, you can run it back, yo. Or run it back. You know that I run it.